things we never see. Something about falling into a nest of
I haven't felt
gundarks.
this tense since we fell into that nest of gundarks.
Now this may seem trivial, but it establishes an important precedence in the way these films are written. We don't see or feel characters or connections with each other. We have to be told about them. With Luke and Han Solo, we see their friendship grow. At first they don't really like each other. Then they save each other's asses a few times, go through some rough patches together, and then they grow and change like real people. So when old Obi-Wan says,
And he was a good friend.
you get a sense that it was like a real friendship. But it never seems to have been, because Obi-Wan still seems irritated with this brat.
His abilities have made him, well, arrogant. And you will pay attention to my lead.
Why? What?
And this is the height of their friendship? All Anakin does is complain about Obi-Wan behind his back, too.
He's overly critical. He never listens. It's all Obi-Wan's fault.
If Master Obi-Wan comes to learn this, he'd be very grumpy.
The boy is dangerous.
He's jealous.
And he was a good friend.
So after we're told that Obi-Wan and Anakin are friends based on all the events that happened that we didn't get to see, we're then expected to know a few things without being told them. Two very integral components of the film: intergalactic space politics and the Jedi. Now let's talk about what we do know. We know that the Jedi are an order of knights that live in a temple on Coruscant. Then the Galactic Senate is a big collection of representatives from thousands of systems that all meet in a big mushroom and vote on things. A large, corrupt, and impotent United Nations in space. I'll explain the impotence later.
That's what he said.
Hey, you can't do that. Only guys can do that. So it really is kind of amazing how inept and corrupt this space democracy is. Quite shocking how they can't put something so big to good use. I guess size really doesn't matter. But this topic is a little too tight right now. I'll get deeper into that later. Oh, so there's a couple things that no one understands at all. Apparently anyone can replace a senator, pose as a senator, and propose sweeping legislation in place of a senator. Even a cartoon rabbit that sounds like a retard. Apparently Jar Jar did it all on his own without consulting anyone after being obviously guilted into it.
If only Senator Amidala were here.
Then all we know about the Sith is that they're bad guys. That's pretty much it. Are they all ex-Jedis?
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force.
Then what is this prophecy about? What does it say? Who wrote it? When? What does bringing balance to the Force mean exactly?
I don't believe this.
You see, this is when a fish out of water main character comes in handy. All those people know this stuff, so they don't talk about it. But if you throw in a quick scene where a character called a protagonist has it explained to him, then it's explained to the audience as well.
Aeons ago, our ancestors created our great frontier.
You see, there are very few scenes like this in the